Hey guys, today we're going to be baking matcha cookies. What I first went ahead and did is just preheated the oven to 350. And then we're going to do wet ingredients and then fold in dry ingredients. Okay, so first what I'm going to do is melt a stick of butter in the microwave real quick. And it doesn't have to be softened. It needs to be like completely melted. I'm just using a measuring cup because I don't want to do extra dishes. Okay, so I have my butter. I'm just gonna go ahead and pour it in the bowl. It's not like fully melted all the way, but it's okay. Now I'm gonna go in with my egg yolks, my vanilla, and my sugar. Okay, so I'm gonna add in a little almond just because I think it would taste good with matcha. I'm not like completely sure, but I'm experimenting. So I did roughly like 3 drops. Okay. I don't measure my vanilla. As long as it doesn't make it look runny, it'll be good. That's probably like a tablespoon of vanilla. And then I always just clean up as I go because it makes my life so much easier. Let me get this out of the way. Salt, like a teaspoon of salt, maybe not even. Okay, that's probably good. And then 2 egg yolks. I'm gonna go ahead and use this so I don't mess up everything. Okay, Okay. Doesn't need to be perfect. It's okay if it has a little bit of egg whites, but the only reason why you don't want all of the egg white is because it really messes up the texture of them. Okay, trial and error. 1 sec. Okay, I basically just had to fish it out. I'm trying to get this container open. I'm not gonna waste the egg whites. I'll probably just like cook these in like an omelet or something. I don't know, but I'll find something to do with them. Okay, so I just went ahead. I rinsed this just because of the butter and raw egg in it. It doesn't matter because everything will be put in here and then cooked. But I don't want my dry ingredients to get stuck to it, so cleaned it. Now with sugar, we're going to put, I'm trying to remember how much sugar. 2/3 cup and white sugar. I'm gonna open it over my sink. Okay. Sometimes like sugar will get stuck where you roll it, and so it makes like a big mess. Okay, how much did I say? Okay, 2/3 a cup. Can you see the 2/3 a cup? It looks melted because I just angled it. Baking is science. Get every last drop. That's what all my like cooking shows I watch say. Uh-oh, my iPad turned off. Okay. Every ingredient I finish, I'm just gonna go ahead and put to the side so I don't accidentally mess everything up. Do I need to put the baking soda in here? Not yet. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and whisk everything. My oven is making weird noises because it is done preheating. Okay, let me show y'all the texture. It's like I don't know, it's just sugar butter. It's not gonna dissolve yet. That's normal. You just want to make sure there's no butter clumps or egg yolk clumps. But yeah, that looks good. So next is dry ingredients. So we have flour and baking soda. Well, and matcha, but I think y'all got that. Oh, let me fix the angle. Okay. Baking soda, we have 1/2 teaspoon. Let's see, this is a 1/4, so we'll do 2/4. So 1. And 2. And then that would be 2/4 because 2 1/4 is a half. In case y'all didn't know. Okay, flour is gonna be 1 1/4 cup. So we'll do 1 cup and then we'll do 1/4 because mine only goes to 1 cup. But I'll show y'all. I made a big mess. I'll show y'all in a sec. I really want to bake macaroons, like matcha macaroons, but I need to get almond flour for that. And I haven't found it anywhere. So, and I know you can use regular flour, but I think it makes them like chewy and stuff. And if I'm gonna make macaroons, I want them to be like authentic. Okay. Let's make sure this is good. A little bit more. Oh gosh. It's 1. Oh. Let me show y'all the mess I just made though. It like completely missed. Okay, now we're gonna do 1/4 and you're not gonna be able to see it, I don't think. Okay, that's good. And I have to clean up this flour mess and then I will be back to measure the matcha. Okay guys, we are back. I'm not gonna rinse this out because it's dry ingredients. And I'm pretty sure I'm only using a teaspoon, or let's see. Oh, 2 tablespoons. So we should be done with this. I just placed that in the sink, by the way, if y'all wondering. Oh my gosh. Hold on. This is the matcha I'm using. It's not the best. It is a little gray, but I think it'll be good if I bake it in something. Okay. Who just texted me? Oh, okay. My friend texted me, sorry. I get easily distracted. Okay, back in the coffee bin that goes. Now we're gonna mix it. And this is kind of where it gets scary for both of us because these cookies are kind of dry. It is gonna be more of a dough than a paste, but I wish I had like an overhead camera to show y'all. Let's see. See, it kind of gets crumbly before it actually mixes good. So just trust the process, guys. And if it does get watery, I usually just add a little bit more of butter. You don't want to add water because that'll just mess up the chemicals in it. Or, you know, chemistry of it. Can y'all see my whisk? I have like the world's crappiest whisk. If I make more baking videos, I'll get another whisk. Brother. Okay. Get out of my whisk. Let me get like a knife. Okay, I got a spoon. And again, my matcha's not that good, so it's not vibrant green. But depending on the matcha y'all have, it should be pretty green. I'm just kind of making sure that I'm scraping the sides, getting everything in there. But yeah, this texture looks correct. So I'm happy about that. And if y'all like this baking video, I'll make more. Maybe I'll try to find almond flour and make some matcha macaroons. Okay, this is just gonna go ahead and go in the sink. Now, let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and use my hand. Oh, good, it's good texture, guys. So you will have to go in last minute to knead your dough. And make sure, like, when you wash your hands, you dry them completely, because again, you don't want any water going in here. Okay, now that we have dough, let me change camera angles. Okay, off to the side. In here, we're just gonna sprinkle a little bit of sugar, like the tiniest bit. I probably sprinkled 2 tablespoons, give or take. What I do, you can use 2 spoons and do like 2-spoon method. I like to just use my hand, take a palm-sized amount, maybe a little less than that. It's whatever you want, the size of your cookies. But if you make them bigger, then they will have to probably bake longer. But now I'm just gonna go ahead, roll it in my sugar. Okay. And then I use a silicone mat, so I don't have to really, what's the word? I don't have to butter my pan or flour my pan. You can use parchment paper if you don't have a silicone mat. And then you also won't have to do any like preparations or whatever. Which I recommend, because your cookies sticking after getting like the right recipe and everything would be so horrible. I know I would be so sad about that. I'm pretty sure this will bake probably 2 dozen. I'm making kind of small cookies though, so I don't know. I guess we'll just kind of just see together how it all goes. Okay. I'm gonna just like not talk and probably put this in 2x speed. Okay guys, so here is how they look. It is 12, so it's a dozen. Depending on how big you make them, you might get less, you might get more. And they don't really grow in size, so if you want to put them on the tray like this, stacked pretty closely, you can. But yeah, I'm gonna throw that in. Let me check how long they bake. I believe it's like 11 or 10 minutes. I have it all on my iPad because, of course. Yeah, so 10 to 11 minutes, and then you let them rest for 2 minutes afterwards. So I'm gonna do a timer. And start. So yeah, and then while that bakes, what I recommend is get some soapy water and let your stuff sit, because for some reason that matcha and egg sugar combination will stick to your bowls like crazy, and it'll be impossible to clean unless you like soak it. Okay guys, so the cookies are done. This is what they look like. I already ate one. But after you let them cool down, this is what the center should look like. So they're chewy in the inside, but like crispy on the outside. But they're super good. I highly recommend y'all make them. They're so good, especially like in milk, or if you make a matcha, you can dip your matcha cookie in your matcha. But yeah, I'm gonna eat my cookies, watch Naked and Afraid with my mom. I hope you have a good day. Bye-bye.